As I say, I've spent a few years doing some consulting work, and one of the questions I love to ask people, and very few can answer, is what business are you in? Now, I don't mean that from we're a plumbing company, we're in the plumbing business.
Yeah.
Okay, technically you are, but what business are you in? What's the purpose of what you do? So when I had the commercial cleaning company, we were always in the reassurance business. Our clients, the solicitors, the top legal firms, accounting firms and stuff, they wanted to know that when they came in the morning, they were coming into a clean environment, toilet roll had been changed, the bin's been emptied, and it was all there. They didn't want to come in and go, we've got that big meeting today, I hope there's toilet rolls in the bathroom. We were giving them that reassurance. And because we were clear on that, we were able to charge more. So there's a community farm down the road, and I've offered my services to help them because they're in a real bad place at the moment. But one of the first questions we will ask them is, what business are you in? And are you in the education sector? Are you trying to educate people? Are you trying to keep animals going? What's the purpose of your being here? Are you just a free service that other people can come and abuse? What's the purpose? And so, yeah, very few people can answer it.
That's a really interesting way of thinking about it. I suppose I've been in the plumbing and heating industry for so long. There's always been that obligation to the community because I have a skill set to be able to fix certain things. The community needs that service. There's a real shortage of plumbers. So there's always been that kind of obligationary thought in the back of my mind, but I can see why some businesses can easily forget that.
So we have a kids hair salon, and we have it written on the wall. We give experiences, not encounters, and that's built into our systems and our flows. So the kid comes in, we engage with them, we go, here's the toys, here's the books, help yourself. If they've got to wait for more than one, mum and dad, you want a cup of tea, cup of coffee whilst you wait. Kids, if they're a little bit older, they can play the Xbox whilst they're waiting if it's not in there. And there's the whole process. But because we're really clear that we're there to give an experience, not a haircut. The haircut is secondary to the experience.
I love that because I feel the same every time I go to a restaurant and I get bad service. But because I think I'm not here to buy food. Yeah. I'm here for the experience. I can get food at home. The reason I can, whereas I think other people have different perceptions. Some people like to go out for the taste of the food or the convenience of not cooking.
Yeah.
But essentially, people go to a restaurant for the experience. And when you provide a bad experience, but good food, that has an effect.
There's a brilliant book called Unreasonable Hospitality. And
yes.
in it, have you read it?
Yeah.
Oh, that book is yeah, I think everyone should read that book. I love the specialties that they have in place. If you're going to employ bar staff, employ one who's a specialist in beer, specialist in wine, specialist in cocktails,
cocktail maker, yeah,
specialist in non-alcoholics, whatever it is. I love that concept.
Yeah, and there's nothing better when you can talk to a professional in that industry that knows exactly the right wine or exactly the right whiskey to have with certain things, and it's like they just know their stuff. That competence is, I certainly appreciate it, and I'm sure most people do from an experience perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it comes back to, it doesn't matter whether you're in hairdressing, gyms, plumbing, whatever. If you can employ those specialists, I think it just adds significant value to kind of everything you do.